My great-grandmother's brother wrote her a letter and said, if you come to Alaska, there is food. If you're willing to work for it, you can feed your children. And so they packed up all the kids and they sailed the boat up there. They came into Dillingham. At that point, it was nothing more than a small harbor called Snag Point. They had sailboats in those days to go out fishing. They trapped during the winter and sold the furs. And with that kind of income and hard work, they were able to feed all the kids. One of the aunts was a teacher and taught the children. My great-grandmother became the first postmistress, and they developed a civilization developed around the fish as the main source of not only income but food. So it was the central linchpin of their survival was the salmon life cycle.
There were 4 of us crammed into this tiny 42-foot wooden trawler. There were 4 of us and a dog. So when my brother and I got into our teenage years, we really started to want to do something a little different. And that's when we bought this boat. And we sort of paid it off as a family. And there's a lot of family knowledge. My dad's been fishing for 20 years. And it's something that it seemed like the natural choice for me.
I grew up commercial fishing. I grew up as a little kid on a boat fishing with my dad, and all 5 of us kids were fishing with my great uncle and my dad. And to me, I'm very typical of a Bristol Bay family. We all did it, and some of us have gotten a lot smarter and realize how much hard work it is on a commercial boat. And so we'd rather just stay on the beach and fill up the smokehouse. And so that's what I do. That's my job and my role in my family.
I think the reason why there's such a strong bond between fishermen is the fact we're all getting up at 4 in the morning. You know, our muscles are stiff. We just barely got enough sleep, and we pour ourselves some cups of coffee and we pull our anchors, and then we're all running out into the rising sun. And the bond that is built from that, sort of this combination of pure misery. There's nothing worse than getting out of your bed at 4 in the morning. Nobody wants to do it. But the combination of that pure misery with just the beauty and the wonder of being able to be in this incredible place and being able to do something that has real purpose.
The fishing business started when my family went to Alaska during the Depression, and it saved them then. And we've been going through an economic depression again, and it is now saving my family 4 generations later.
Alaska has a rhythm and a beat and a life of its own. It has something that I've never found anywhere else. It has the ability for me to create and do and build and construct and live in an environment that I so choose. And it allowed me to be a female in a totally male-dominated occupation and be that person without having to prove anything to anybody. It allowed me to do it because I really loved it. And then it allowed me to share that love with other people. You wouldn't believe how many girls I get in my fly fishing class, and I just absolutely do backflips when I see that, because there's no reason this isn't gender specific. I just think the guys figured it out before the girls did, and more power to them, but look out, because here we come now.